For centuries, it was just a dream, a myth, to live forever, to defy the one thing we know is coming for all of us, death. We built pyramids, wrote legends, searched for elixirs, but deep down, we always knew it was impossible. Or was it? Right now, in labs hidden in plain sight, a battle is being waged against aging itself. Not just against disease, but against the very process of getting old. Scientists are cracking the code of life, armed with tools so powerful they were unthinkable just a few years ago. They believe with disturbing certainty that they might be able to turn back the clock, maybe even stop it entirely. You think immortality is just science fiction? Think again. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on 4 groundbreaking technologies converging right now. Technologies that could rewrite the fundamental rules of life and death. The secrets they're uncovering, the possibilities they unlock, are more shocking, more controversial, and closer than you can possibly imagine. Look around. Aging is the most natural thing in the world. It happens to everyone. Our bodies wear down, things stop working like they used to, and eventually, well, you know the rest. For all of human history, we've accepted this as an unavoidable fact. Like gravity, unchangeable. Scientists used to see aging like a clock running down. But now, they're starting to see it more like a disease. A complicated one, sure, caused by damage piling up in our cells, our DNA getting messy, things just breaking down. And if it's a disease, can it be cured? This is where our story begins, deep inside you, inside your DNA. Your DNA is like the instruction manual for your body. Billions of tiny letters telling every cell what to do. But mistakes happen. Damage builds up. Imagine your instruction manual getting coffee spilled on it, pages ripped out, words smudged. Over time, the body can't read the instructions properly, and that's aging. For the longest time, fixing these mistakes felt impossible, like trying to rewrite that coffee-stained manual letter by letter. Then came the bombshell. Scientists discovered a tool hidden inside bacteria. Yes, tiny little bugs. That was like a natural defense system. Bacteria used it to chop up the DNA of invading viruses. They called it CRISPR. And brilliant minds realized we could hijack this. We could turn these bacterial scissors into our tool. Molecular scissors that can find any specific spot in your DNA and make a cut. Think of it like a super precise text editor for life itself. You tell the CRISPR system exactly which gene, which sentence in your instruction manual to find, and it goes there and snips it. You can turn off a faulty gene or even use the cell's own repair system to insert a new, correct gene. It's like being able to find a typo in that damaged manual and fix it perfectly. This capability was so revolutionary, the scientists who figured out how to use it won the Nobel Prize. And what have they done with these genetic scissors? Brace yourselves. They're already using it to perform miracles. They've essentially cured people with devastating inherited blood diseases like sickle cell anemia and thalassemia. For decades, these were incurable, requiring lifelong pain and treatment. Now they can take a patient's cells, edit them with CRISPR outside the body, and put them back. It's literally fixing the problem at the source. The first CRISPR therapy got FDA approval in the US in 2023. This is not science fiction anymore. This is happening right now. They're injecting CRISPR directly into the eye to try and cure genetic blindness. Imagine restoring sight by editing the genes in the cells of the eye itself. They're engineering your own immune cells with CRISPR to turn them into super soldiers that hunt down and kill cancer cells. And get this, they're even in trials using CRISPR to try and cut the HIV virus out of infected cells, aiming for an actual cure. In just over a decade, CRISPR has gone from a lab curiosity to curing previously incurable diseases in humans. It's the dawn of a new era, genomic medicine. But curing diseases, that's just the beginning. What if you could point those genetic scissors not just at a single disease, but at the fundamental cause of all of them? What if you could edit the genes that control aging? This is where the real journey and the real controversy begins. Aging isn't just wrinkles, it's damage piling up. DNA mistakes, cells becoming zombie cells that refuse to die but just cause inflammation, the protective caps on our chromosomes, called telomeres, getting shorter. It's a complex mess. But what if CRISPR could start to clean up that mess? Scientists are already pointing CRISPR at genes they suspect are key players in aging. And the results are astounding. In one study, they used a CRISPR-like therapy to turn off a single gene in older mice. And those mice, They showed signs of rejuvenation. Their tissues looked younger. In another landmark experiment on mice with a disease that causes rapid aging, a single CRISPR treatment targeting the faulty gene dramatically improved their health and extended their lifespan by 25%. This was the first proof that gene editing could actually slow down aging in a living animal. This isn't just slowing disease, this is directly interfering with the aging process itself. They're working on using CRISPR to program those zombie cells to self-destruct, to boost your body's natural DNA repair systems, to even try and reset those epigenetic markers, the chemical tags on your DNA that change as you age, back to a younger state. Imagine a future, maybe closer than you think, where instead of treating the diseases caused by aging, you treat aging itself. You slow down the clock, keeping your body healthier, younger for longer. But how do you target trillions of cells in a complex human body with such precision? How do you even figure out which genes to edit? This is where CRISPR joins forces with the next jaw-dropping technologies. This is where the plot thickens. CRISPR is incredibly powerful, but it has challenges. Figuring out the best edits, getting them only to the right place, and knowing exactly when and where to deploy them. To solve this, science is bringing in the heavy hitters. First, artificial intelligence. Think of AI as the brain orchestrating the plan. AI can analyze your entire genetic code, compare it to millions of others, and figure out exactly which genes are causing problems, or which ones, if tweaked, could boost your longevity. AI can design the CRISPR guide RNAs with unbelievable precision, minimizing dangerous mistakes. Scientists are even using AI to discover entirely new gene editing tools that nature hasn't given us. They're essentially using AI like a ChatGPT for CRISPR, asking it to invent molecular machines that are better, smaller, and safer than anything found in bacteria. AI is speeding up this research at an exponential rate. It's the ultimate genetic designer. But once the AI has designed the perfect edit, how do you get it to the right cell among trillions? Enter nanotechnology. These are microscopic delivery vehicles, tiny machines built at the scale of molecules. We're already using lipid nanoparticles to deliver CRISPR therapies in clinics today, but the future vision is far more radical. Imagine microscopic robots patrolling your bloodstream, clearing clogged arteries, vacuuming up harmful protein clumps in the brain that cause diseases like Alzheimer's, even repairing damage to your DNA or those telomeres. Some futurists predict that by the 2030s we could inject nanobots that act like a constant repair crew inside your body, performing cellular surgery to keep everything running perfectly. Combined with CRISPR, nanotech could deliver those genetic fixes exactly where they're needed, cell by cell. It's like having tiny engineers inside you, fixing problems before they even start. And finally, implantable biomedical devices. Imagine a tiny chip, maybe under your skin or even in your brain. This chip isn't just monitoring your health, it's an automated doctor connected to those nanotech delivery systems loaded with CRISPR. If it detects a biomarker for disease or signs of aging, it could automatically release a tailored CRISPR dose to correct the issue at the genetic level. Researchers are even exploring chips that can turn specific genes on or off in response to electrical signals. Brain implants, like those being developed for medical conditions, could potentially be used to maintain cognitive function by fine-tuning gene activity in neurons as you age, or even connect your brain to cloud-based AI to enhance memory or processing power. So, picture it. AI designs the perfect anti-aging edits, nanotechnology delivers them with precision, and implantable chips monitor your health and automatically trigger repairs. This isn't just treating disease. This is a closed-loop system designed to prevent damage, repair wear and tear, and constantly rejuvenate your body at the molecular level. It's a vision that pushes the boundaries of biology and raises some terrifying questions. Because this convergence, it leads to the unthinkable. The prospect of not just extending lifespan, but maybe, just maybe, achieving something close to biological immortality. Now, most mainstream scientists are quick to pump the brakes. They'll tell you true immortality, living forever, immune to everything, is still science fiction. They point out biological limits, that aging is just too complex. Experts in aging research argue we should focus on health span, living healthy for longer, rather than lifespan itself. Some even call the idea of immortality a pipe dream. But then you have the futurists, the transhumanists, the people who see aging as an engineering problem that will be solved. Visionaries like Ray Kurzweil boldly predict that by the 2030s, medical advances driven by AI and nanotech will add more than a year to your life expectancy, every single year, reaching a point where effectively you could outrun aging indefinitely. They call this longevity escape velocity. So you have a battle of predictions. Is it a pipe dream, or is the first human who could live to 1,000 years old already alive today? And even if it's possible, are we ready for the cost? What happens when only the ultra-rich can afford these life-extending therapies? Does death become a luxury for the poor? What about overpopulation? What about the meaning of life itself if death is no longer the inevitable end? And with implants constantly monitoring you, editing your very DNA, how much of your privacy, how much of your humanity is lost? This isn't just about living longer. It's about fundamentally changing what it means to be human. CRISPR has proven we can edit life. AI is designing the future. Nanotech could be our microscopic repair crew. Implants could be our automated health guardians. Together, they form a technological storm that could shatter our oldest limitation, aging. Whether true immortality is possible remains the biggest question in science. But what is undeniable is that these technologies are rapidly advancing, promising to extend health, cure the incurable, and push human lifespan far beyond what we ever thought possible. The debate is raging, and it's a debate about the future of every single person on this planet. So, here's the question for you. If you could take a treatment tomorrow that would stop you from aging, keeping you healthy for centuries, would you do it? Or are the risks and the ethical questions too terrifying? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a conversation we need to have. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on the mind-blowing tech that's reshaping our world, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. And check out my other videos on the future of AI and biotechnology right here. Thanks for watching, and prepare yourself for 2035 and beyond.